Hi, in this very short video, I want to share some ideas about name and date conventions when working in family history. And why do we make sure that we're careful about following these? It's because when we're consistent in it, it helps our search efficacy. It makes it easier for the computer to help us, which we really want. And it allows for greater accuracy. It also means that when we're all working together and we're all on the same page, we're not pulling in different directions. So let me share what the common conventions are. First, maiden names for women. Always and only maiden names for women. If you do not know the woman's maiden name, leave the last name blank. The computer's algorithms will be able to figure out her married name because you will have linked her to a husband. But if you do not know her maiden name, leave her name blank in her original record until you find out her maiden name. And it's hard to do that, but you need to do it. Do not put titles in like when you're calling somebody something. Don't say Reverend so-and-so or Colonel so-and-so. They weren't born Reverend or Colonel. Reserve the titles for people who were actually named, so-and-so Junior or so-and-so the third. That's the name they were given at birth, as opposed to something that they got later. Do not use titles. You are using the birth name. So this goes along with the main name for women. Next, use sentence case. It used to be that people would capitalize all of the letters in the last name of a person, but the convention has changed, and now we use sentence case. We only capitalize the first letter of each of the names. Next, if you don't know the exact year, then use about, before, or after. Don't say around, don't say I think, but use some of the common terms. And if you're working in something like Family Search or Ancestry, it will autocorrect to what it wants. When you enter dates, enter them this way: day, month, spelled out, and then year. Now, Ancestry likes a 3-letter month, but I prefer spelling it all out, and that's what Family Search prefers as well. I like spelling it all out because it's easier to see. It's harder to mistake June and July if it's spelled out. So I spell the whole month out. Some of that depends on the program that you're working in, but definitely all 4 digits of the year and put the day before the month. Spell out states and countries. It's very easy for people who are unfamiliar with state abbreviations to confuse Missouri and Montana. Are they MO, MT? There are just too many possibilities of confusion. So spell out the states and countries. Follow these naming and dating conventions, and you will go a long way to helping the computer help you. So everything that you can do to stay consistent will help you and save you time in the long run.